There's so many things that I want to say, but I knew that when it came time to make this review, it was going to be one of the toughest reviews that I've done in a long, long time. You might say this is just a game, but this is just more than a game, and I'm pretty sure that everybody out there who was there, who was there when that arcade of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles hit the streets in the 80s could testify to this. And my question is how? How did you do it? How did you do it? How did you manage to create such a master game, such an amazing game, such a masterpiece? Not only that, a game with the power to take you back to your childhood. Man, I from the very first time I hear the theme song at the beginning of the game, the visuals, it literally took me back to my childhood. It took me back to that point where I was standing right in front of the arcade. I remember myself with a couple quarters in my pocket, and just waiting my turn to play this amazing game I've been watching on TV as a cartoon for a while as a kid. And here it is, the game on the arcade, and there's a couple people ahead of me, and I'm just so anticipating that moment where I can put my quarter inside and just watch or play the game. I even enjoy just watching other people play the game. And I don't think I've ever felt this way since that moment when that child, that little Mike, with that quarter in my hand, waiting my turn in front of the arcade. And I felt that way. I felt exactly the way I felt when I had that quarter and I was about to put that quarter inside the arcade and play the game. I don't know how they did it, but they did it. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge is one of the greatest games ever made. And I really don't know how they were able to capture everything and more. From the voice acting, from the moves, the transitions, level to level. The theme song right at the beginning of the game is I was listening to it. I think I've listened to that theme song from the game at least 20 times by now. And man, every Saturday morning waking up to watch Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and that theme song just hitting, it hit me right here. I could tell you that right after I turned off the game and I stood there for a minute, because it's been so many years, and it makes you think about how far we've come in the gaming industry, from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and then all of these games that I played along the way, and there are a few of the games that make you feel that way, but this one was special. This one was truly special, and I'm not going to spoil you anything from you guys. It's a game that you need to get right away. It's a game that you need to play with your kids, with your family, anybody. I recommend this game. But from the moment you turn on the game, you hear that theme song, listen to the entire thing. Just listen to it. Don't skip through the menu. Just listen to the entire theme song. It's worth it. My favorite character, by the way, it's Michelangelo. Not a very popular one out there, but my favorite character has always been Michelangelo, and it's because my name is Mike. They called me Mikey when I was a kid. So yeah, Michelangelo, I've always kind of had a connection with him. I was always a silly one in the crowd, and then because they ate pizza, I wanted pizza, and it was just something. It was just something that I connected with. Mikey is like the comedic guy in the crowd, and I love to do comedy when I was a kid. I love to be the funny guy. You never caught a serious picture of me in any family reunion. I was never ever caught in the picture smiling or even frowning. I was always doing something incredibly silly, and so I kind of identified with Michelangelo. Sometimes it's hard to take a game like this that means kind of so much to you and put it into words or into a review, a 5-minute review, for you to understand how great it is without having for you to play it yourself. And every level was designed with so much detail and so much love and so much creativity. Whoever voiced these games, and I'm pretty sure that there were some of the original actors here, such an amazing work in the voice acting themselves. And character creation was amazing. The level design was incredible. You know, it's very rare for a game to actually elicit this type of emotion, to take you back to a point where everything was simple, you know, take you back to a time where things were just simple, you know. And the world has been through so much change, so much chaos, so many things have happened ever since. But for something to help you go back to simpler times and remember your childhood and remember those moments where you just couldn't wait to wake up or get back from school, get some quarters from your dad's pocket or something, and then just run to the store across the street with your friends and just gather around the arcade, that quarter, and play those games. You know, something to take you back to those simpler times. It's priceless, and therefore I cannot give this game a proper review or a proper power-up star. I just think it's one of the best games ever created, and I think they did it right. They did an amazing work, and my only question is, how did you do it? How were you able to take me back there and relive all these amazing moments that I had as a childhood? It's fantastic. I truly recommend Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and it's a game that is super fun to play. The fact that you can play as any character, okay, any character from the 4 Turtles, of course, to Splinter, to April, to Casey Jones. You can choose any character you want, and you can play as them. And not only that, but you can play with your friends. You know, we got Michelangelo, Donatello, Leonardo, and Raphael, and then we have Splinter, we got Casey Jones, we have April O'Neil. You can play with those characters. You can play with all of those characters and all together, which is such an amazing thing, and it's super awesome. And I think that this game is just, for me, already Game of the Year. Game of the Year contender, and I cannot wait for you to try it out. This is I mean, it's more like a heart open review about an experience that I had while playing this game than an actual review. But man, I highly recommend it. It's awesome. That's all I gotta say. And thank you guys for watching this review. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, help me out with that thumbs up. Leave me down below your comment if you play this game. Let me know what you think. Did you feel what I felt, you know, while playing this game? Let me know, and I want to hear from you. And then I'll see you in the next video. This is Mike Perez with Nintendo Academy.